I'm not gonna do anything weird. This is gonna be straight up, maybe even 5 minutes. 'Cause I don't even know how long I'll last. I haven't done anything for a long time. So we see how that goes. Anyway.
What is it, honey?
How much? Yeah, let's party.
That'll do. Come on. I've got a room in the back.
Let's just get this out of the way. I don't actually want to do it that much, but oh, that's that. Okay.
What is it, honey?
All right, that was fast. See, 5 minutes. I told you. Hello, guys, and welcome back to some more Fallout New Vegas. Let me just take a little nap in this bed until it is daytime. Then we will go back outside and actually explore some other buildings. We are meeting some interesting characters here to see what exactly is I swear, that kid decided to sneak into bed while I was sleeping. Nothing weird happened, I promise. You need to teach your kid to not sneak into strangers or into beds with strangers. That's crazy weird. Well, I'm never going in there again. Okay, anyway. Frost Hill Clinic, huh? Dr. Musgrove. Nice little place.
Yes.
What brought you to Frost Hill?
I was trained by the followers.
Oh, you
I
were?
opened up a practice in my hometown, Bishop. It was a good life. Until my wife died suddenly. Brain aneurysm. I picked up a drinking habit not long after. It started to affect my work. One night I botched a delivery. The mother and baby died. I was nearly lynched. Surely would have been hanged or shot if I'd gone to trial. I managed to slip out of town before the sheriff could find me. So, that's what brought me here. I like to be upfront about my past with any patients. Sorry if that was awkward. I quit drinking years ago, so you don't have to worry about me sawing off the wrong limb or anything.
One very important note about being a doctor. You need trust to be built between you and the person coming to see you, and you need to just not mention, you don't have to lie, just don't mention that you botched that stuff until after you've helped them. They might be upset at first, but at least then if they're actually dying, they will accept your help. Because I'm not asking you for help now. I cannot trust a man who does that. Oh boy, quit drinking years ago, so I won't botch any surgery. Oh, that's great. Why do you have a gun?
Hi there, mister. You need something?
No.
How can I help you?
What brought you to Frost Hill?
Fucking bear chased me here. Same as
Oh.
damn near everyone else. Would you believe I was in their army? I was a fucking patriot, no less. Back
What army?
home- Funny. I still call it home now. Everybody waves the flag and roots for the
NCR?
troops, but they don't know the truth of it. Seen enough war to know that nations are just an extension of a man's worst impulses. Control, greed, hate. That's what fuels the machine.
That's
Did things I
wrong
regret.
in certain
Told
situations.
myself
That is
I was doing it
a
for my country.
kingdom.
Made me go to sleep easier,
Well,
but it didn't
Wait, what is it
stop
called?
the nightmares.
Authoritarian
Only time
control?
does that.
I don't remember. Anyway, what did you do in the service?
Years ago, I was a radio man in the Bears Army.
Wow, a
Took
radio
part in
man.
dozens of operations in multiple theaters. It was a bloody business. Probably would have stayed in for 20 if things hadn't gotten all fucked up. We got a new captain during one campaign. An absolute fuckwit. During one sweep, the psycho fuck of a CO ordered my unit to wipe out tribal kitties. I was the one who would relay the order, so I refused. In principle, you have the right to refuse an unlawful order. But in practice, saying no to an officer is a ticket to the clink, or a firing squad. CO pulled a pistol, told me to issue the order, or he'd shoot. I voiced the order on a dead mic. Soon as he lowered the pistol, I went for him. Fighting is hairy enough when there ain't no loaded pistol involved, But let me tell you, that was an ordeal. He was big. Damn near had me. Wasn't until that pistol went off in his chest that I was clear of him. He had just about choked the life out of me. There I was, a lowly corporal standing over a dead captain. I wasn't going to let some bunch of officers on a jury decide my fate. There were bounty hunters, assassins, and the like when I ran, but I got clear of them. Eventually. Been here 15 damn years.
Wow, okay. That's a lot to take in all at once. So you were an NCR radio man, which I won't lie. Having to say things that has a chain reaction can probably take a mental toll on you. But I do also imagine people in the front line had it worse than you. So, I mean, I will give you that you probably had it mental bad situations. But you shot an NCR leader in the stomach. You know, you could just have been... if he shot you there, he would also have gotten issues. So you can't just... Oh, well. Good. Any family?
Had a wife and 2 daughters up here. But she up and left. Said she was tired of the cold. Was heading back to California. She writes sometimes.
Oh, lovely.
Over $1 million? Was head over heels for that gal of his, Tammy. I never had nothing like that. Ours was more like a business arrangement.
So not love.
Life is short, and kids is as close as you can get to immortality. Figured, since we like to fuck, that we go on to the next stage of things.
And there's where you went wrong, buddy.
Hellfire? Who's got time for that sort of nonsense? Next week we could be Yao Guai shit. Or worse. So, no use ruminating on it.
That makes no sense. Why have a kid then if your kid can just get eaten? The whole point of that was to have immortality, right? You didn't talk about all the enjoyment of doing it with her. You just talked about having a kid, and that because you make no sense, dude. I'm leaving. How horrible. We wanted a kid, but he expected to die the next day. That's kind of bad. Oh well. Tim's repairs. Please tell me you guys are not as messed up. Did you also kill someone? Hello, Tim.
What can I do for you?
You're kind of big. What's your story?
My story? Well, I came to Frost Hill looking to spread the gospel and save the souls of all these villainous bums. You should see your face, stranger. I can't tell if you want to run or reach for a weapon. Relax. I'm not having a fit or anything. You'll have to forgive me, seeing as to how I don't have many newcomers up and ask me about my background. Just seems a little bit odd. If you must know, I came here after a minor legal dispute. Settled down and opened up this fine establishment. Not much else to say. What about you? What's your story?
Well, took a bullet to the head and managed to survive. I mean, you could say I kind of tried to redo my life a little bit.
I would hope so. You're lucky that you didn't come out of it half retarded.
Yeah,
Look,
I know.
If you need any repairs,
I was half
stop
retarded
by
for a time.
anytime. Good luck.
I
to
saw
you.
walking red roaches. Like they were on 2 legs and 2 arms. When I went to look for their bodies, they were gone.
What do you need?
Oh, nothing. Nothing, it seems.
What can I do for you?
Any chance you'll tell me why you came to Frost Hill now?
About 10 years ago, I was working as a smith and doing general repairs near Sacktown. Most of my family had been around there for ages. Most of my kin were farmers and the like. Minded our own business. I was very close with my big sister, Kate, who was studying with the followers. She was hoping to become a doctor, so she helped out in their clinic. One night, a drunk rager came in for stitches after he had busted his head. Kate tended to this ranger, a guy named Daniels, who had it in his head that he would pick up Kate then and there. She would have nothing of it. Everybody said he got loud, belligerent, threatened to kill her if she didn't agree to date him. Followers threw him out. When Kate left the clinic, she never came home. They found her corpse in a ditch the next morning.
Oh, wow.
There was an investigation and a trial. Daniels denied everything. Pulled rank. Stories of his heroism out of his ass during his testimony.
You killed him, right?
Walked. Got off scot-free. On the way out, he smiled and winked at my family. He laughed as he walked by me.
You killed him, right?
I was younger and more angry back then. The night after he was freed, I tracked him down to his cabin, then waited till he was in his bed. He might have been a badass ranger, but once I got my hands on him, it was over. He wheezed like a dying bird.
Good
I
job.
squeezed his neck so hard that I felt his spine crack. There were no witnesses. But the law's a bit more efficient when a ranger's on the slab and not a farmer's daughter. They put out a warrant on me, so I ran. And there was a bounty. Frost Hill was my only option then. They always told us to trust in the NCR's justice.
Yeah,
Which
no.
failed Kate. What else could I do? Was I just supposed to be a fucking sheep? What are you supposed to do? What would you have done?
The exact same thing.
Then you understand. You can't put a man in some box and call it civilization. That's slavery. Plain and simple. I won't live like that.
That's not slavery, and putting someone in a box is like having a pet. It's not slavery. It's having control. Slavery is something completely different.
Hi there.
There's so many kids in this town. There's like the equal amount of kids as adults for some reason. I'm guessing it's supposed to make me feel bad for killing people. Again, this whole like DLC-sized mod seems to be very, very in your face about like morality of being a bounty hunter. Hello there, Cal Vermillion.
What can I do for you?
You know, how do you end up in Frost Hill?
Raided for a bit in the rowdy days of my youth, until I met the right lady and ended up settling down. NCR still had a price on my head, though. I've been here for over 12 years now. My wife was with me for like 10 of them. It's an imperfect town, but, you know, it's ours. There was hardly any trouble till the hunters showed up, started raising hell going after Marco's boys. Ain't nothing good gonna come of it.
Okay, it must have taken a special woman to make her turn away from raiding.
You got no idea. First time I saw her was in a frontier town outside of Saloon. Me and some of the crew were in town to buy supplies. She had brown hair that cascaded past her neck, and when she turned and I saw those eyes, tiny sapphires winking at me, I knew she was the one. It was as if she already knew who I was, what I'd done, and didn't care. Right woman has power over a man and can make him forsake everything he is. Tammy was like a cool breeze that calmed my soul. I quit the crew and started honest work in town. Finally got the nerve to talk to her. When she spoke to me, time itself, the very universe, was irrelevant. We had a connection right from the start. Unfortunately, her dad was the sheriff. He knew my background, believed I'd never change, that I'd only put Tammy in harm's way. If I was in his shoes, I might have done the same. He found out that the NCR had put a bounty on my head, so he called in the hunters to run me off. It was do or die, so Tammy and I eloped. She put all of her trust in me, and I did my damnedest to honor it by protecting her, providing for her. Shit, I brought her here to do just that. We had a lot of good years, kind that make you forget about pain, life in general. And then the fever took her 2 years ago. I buried her up in the old graveyard, up near the summit. It's colder up there, but more quiet. I visit when I can. At least I had my boy. Sometimes I wonder if she'd still be alive if I just played my part, kept on raiding. I often hear the question, can people change? But I always ask, should we change? You know, maybe we're set on a course for a reason. What do you think?
Mod developer, who hurt you? Who hurt you? What have you done in the past to regret so big? Such a huge regret he has. Okay, so based on what he has told me, he was a raider, he saw a girl, the girl changed his view on life, and therefore he wanted her, but then they ran away together. I mean, I think what he should have done in the first place would not raid, but we already established that, I mean, this guy didn't say the same thing the old guy did, that this guy did it as a choice, but raiding includes raping, hurting, and killing. Same thing as stealing, so... It is a very, very interesting dilemma to have. I personally think that if he really eloped with her and if she didn't die, he probably wouldn't be asking this. You have a choice to stop being a... No, I'm not gonna... Okay. You force the chain that you wear, make your choice and deal with the consequences. I guess that's the best thing to do. I mean, you were a raider. You should have been a raider to begin with. If you expect to have a quiet life after you've been a raider with a woman you love, you already made a mistake there. If you're a raider once, that is going to haunt you for the rest of your life. So, whether or not you want to believe it, even though you would have, even if she was alive right now, you would probably still look back on it and think, dang, the raiding life is part of me. What can I do, you know? So you force the chain that you wear, make your choices, and deal with the consequences.
Well, that's putting it pretty straight then. No hiding behind thoughts of destiny or fate. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
exactly. I want to be nice to you. I want to tell you that everything's gonna be okay and that you didn't deserve any of that. But you're a raider, dude. Just because you're trying to turn a new leaf doesn't make everything you've done okay all of a sudden. As I say, a life for a life.
Hi.
Whereas if you steal something, I don't believe that anything needs to be done to you except maybe make you go in jail or something for a little while. Didn't kill anyone. Hello there, Vasquez. Who are you?
To the first bank of Frosthill. How may I assist you today?
Are you Italian or French? I always mix those two up. How did you end up in Frosthill?
Once I was a robber of banks. It was very, very good. It was an enjoyable life full of irony and pity. Until I angered the NCR, of course. Stealing bullion from one of their reserve banks hit a nerve in the great. Oh, so. They sent rangers to kill me, but I was too quick. I have made a good life here since. A cold life, but a good one nonetheless. I believe such cold is a small taste of death, so it makes me uneasy.
So you're a bank robber who opened a bank.
Yes, so many jokes about it. I just like the touch of money, even the smell. It is like life in the palm of your hands, no?
No, it's like an
Think
object
about
in your hands.
You have food, entertainment, travel, even sex when you hold currency. Doesn't matter if it's caps, paper, or that funny Legion gold. You have money, you can do anything. You can be anybody. I sleep better knowing that I have such power.
Well, that is technically not true, buddy. You see, money is more of a tool than anything else. It's not any of those things. Money is technically you buying a ticket to something, like happiness as an example. People say happiness isn't money, but I disagree. Although I wouldn't say it's power. Money can be used for such things, but depending on how you use it, it can be, I guess, for anything, but it's because you have money doesn't mean that the money is special. The money is just money. It's just a currency we have believed to be worth something. Like, it's just an object that we have put a value on. It might as well be a, perfect thing. Magazines from, like, a long time ago that is now worth a lot of money because we decided that for some reason. That's not money, it's just a magazine, but that magazine is worth more than one piece of money is. Again, this proves more that they're objects that we for some reason decided was worth more than another object. Humans are weird in that aspect. That includes myself, by the way. What can you tell me about Frosthill, then?
It is a fine town with magnificent people. Every one of them. There are some undesirables on the outskirts, but they keep to themselves. We have a wonderful saloon, though its host is terribly profane. I find his abuse of your language uninspired and not at all artful.
Do you have any family or friends in town then?
Sadly, I have no family left. I turned ghoul not long after the war, so I cannot make little Vasquezes. Not that it'll stop me from trying, you know.
Question to ghouls, does it fall off?
It is such a different world.
I'm
than what
guessing
came
not. I just
before.
think it's gonna be very, very
Memories
ugly.
Are so rare, so fragile. It is a blessing to see the little ones here in town. What about Joe? Do you have a family, traveler?
Oh yeah, plenty of families. I mean, yes, but I haven't seen them in a long time. I mean, that is true. I guess they're dead. Yeah,
But they are out there, alive, no?
I think so.
Even the thought of them can give one comfort. I will pray for them.
I don't know how I feel about a bank robber praying for my family. Heard any interesting news?
Travelers from the south say a great of the Legion is gathered to attack a place called Firebase Zulu. What a silly name.
Heard anything new
I
then?
recently met a merchant who had passed to a place called Goliad. He told me that the ranchers and farmers are about to have a range war.
Okay.
Have you heard of El Quemador?
The burner.
They say that he has a great army in the old deserts of Mexico, and that he roasts captains alive. Barbaro.
Yeah,
El
very.
Gran Desierto de Altar is not a place for men. It is for beasts and demons. Nothing else.
Okay, more interesting news then,
A
maybe.
few merchants have disappeared outside of town recently. People say it is a strange cannibal hiding in the mountains, but I think it was just animals.
Okay.
I have heard stories of a great slave rebellion near Flagstaff, deep in the heart of Legion territory, led by a man named Spartacus.
Oh, that's
The
a reference to a
pitiful
movie.
creatures
Okay.
will probably be
series.
crucified, but I pray for them. Ojalá that they can taste freedom one day, even if it is in death.
Okay, well, that's all the news, I suppose. Hello there. Okay, I guess I don't get any... Okay, I'll be leaving then, I suppose. Okay, very interesting. Interesting little town. Interesting people as well. I guess I'll be entering the saloon now. Okay, so that's the person, is it? No one minds me taking that, right? No, no one minds. Okay, great. Cool little place you got back here. Hello there. Oh, you don't... Okay, you just have... Okay, hello there.
Welcome to fucking Frost Hill. How about
Okay.
a shot of whiskey to get that fucking chill out of you?
Would you
First
stop
one
swearing,
is on
please?
the house.
There's no point in
Or
swearing
we can
in
also
any of
offer
what
you
you're saying.
snatch at a reasonable rate. If you'll suffer my fucking curiosity, what
Okay,
brings
come
you
on
to
now.
our little hamlet?
You have no reason to add swear words. Swear words are used to be heard. They're not used to just kind of randomly say them. I'm helping a friend.
That's fucking commendable.
Oh my
Most
goodness.
cocksuckers around here can't be asked to lift a finger for fuck all. Enjoy a complimentary libation.
Okay, well, what brought you to Frost Hill?
I was drawn in by the placid peaks, serene snows, and colossal canyons. Certainly you're not so credulous as to accept that fucking nicety. No, I care little for the gelid gusts that shrink my scrotum, nor for the blinding blizzards that bar my morning ambulation, which I hold dear. I was a fucking tremendous practitioner of law, renowned as a goddamn doyen in my field, beholden to no cocksucker in existence. I should have been content with my station, sated with wealth and respectability, but I crave power, that awful demonic whore. Politics. It is a poison that dashes morality, reason, and even common sense. Furthermore, the fickle masses are vengeful, flagitious beasts. I was sacrificed on the altar of an ochlocratic orgy, thrown to the mob after a misstep.
What kind of
A mere
misstep?
stumble on the steps to higher order. Animals masquerading as men pursued me, sought to mutilate my person, and dissect me like fucking wild game. I would have none of it. Now, I am a vendor of spirits, a purveyor of bottled mirth, and giver of counsel. This is my station, and I am content with it. I fucking swear it.
Of course you do. So here's my thing about this town. All of these people in this town, they're all trying to change their ways. They have no more connection to their pasts, which means I don't have an interest in killing them. It's only if they are currently still practicing that I would kill them, because that was before I even got into this trade, so that really has nothing to do with me right now. If someone else from their past who is involved with them comes killing them, I will stand out of the way and I'll let them do it, but I have no interest right now. However, if they help Marco, and they take his side and try to kill me, I will kill them too. Because Marco is still practicing bad things. He's been sending messages back and forth to the Mojave where they are hurting people, so... There's a difference between Marco and these people, by the way. Heard any interesting news?
There are hyperbolic tales of some cannibal prowling outside of town. Goes by the name of Schwartz. In my opinion, it's bullshit born of sexual repression. It's like a restless viper stirring in your pants.
What?
Now I find that furious, frequent masturbation ameliorates this malignancy, though. Blowjobs are the definitive cure.
What? That has no... What? What?
A chem-addled prospector proclaimed that the Legion is planning some kind of attack near Bullhead. Firebase Zama or some such. Absurd fucking name.
Okay, I'll just leave. It seems like you're gonna be telling me stuff I already know. Anyway, let me just get a drink really fast. Might as well drink while I'm at it. I need to pretend I've been drunk. Don't need to at least look like I've been drinking something. Whiskey, there we go. Oh yeah, hello, Squirrely Bill Plaziers. Is that even your real name? Hello there, hello.
What are you doing around here, fancy pants?
Oh, fancy pants,
you
huh?
come to admire my mustache, huh?
No?
Ah, that's right. Just take it all in. Good. That's what all the ladies say when I give them a taste of this love rug above my lips. Drives them crazy.
Oh, I bet it does.
I reckon you want to touch it, don't you?
No.
Well, that's just too goddamn bad. Only Lori gets to be caressed by the
Lori, huh?
rug, stranger.
Love rug. Do the other vaqueros know you're pederas with the mustache? It's pretty obvious. Attempt to fondle Bill's mustache. Do the other know that you're pederas?
Fucked up, partner.
Prepare
What?
to face summary justice.
Oh god, he pulled a gun on me. See that, people? He pulled a gun on me. Ow. Hey. Ow. Give up right now, and I'll let you live. Jesus. What the... I will have to say that he straight up, I did not expect to fight more than him. Got his finger anyways, that's great. Hey, he fought first.
What the motherfuck can...
Nothing. Oh well. Vakiro, door.
Hello?
Okay, I have dehydration sickness. Oh, that's great. Thank you, game. Oh, you're the lady, aren't you,
What
Laurie?
is it, honey?
Hello there. How much for a romp in the hay?
100 caps. But don't go expecting conversation.
Never mind. Okay, Ford, this is a delicate situation. Because I hate that guy and his mustache, I will be having a certain situation really fast, okay? Don't judge me. Listen, okay? I have been traveling for so long, been through so much. I'm paying her. She has nothing against it. Alright? I'm not gonna do anything weird. This is gonna be straight up, maybe even 5 minutes. 'Cause I don't even know how long I'll last. I haven't done anything for a long time. So we see how that
Hey.
goes. Anyway,
What is it, honey?
how much? Yeah, let's party.
That'll do. Come on. I've got a room in the back.
Let's just get this out of the way. I don't actually want to do it that much, but oh, that's that. Okay.
What is it, honey?
Alright, that was fast. See, 5 minutes. I told you. I'm not really used to it, so yeah. But 5 minutes is all I need anyway. I should probably have checked if I had any diseases, shouldn't I? I'm sure she's fine. She's probably only slept with that bad guy anyway. That's when the courier died of AIDS 2 years later. 2 years later? Yeah, there we go. And he was never spoken of again. Yeah, anyway, let's get back to Randall. Let's talk to him about me not sleeping with anyone. That is between you and me, Ford, okay? Okay, anyway, I'm back again.
Some cons got cornered in the ruins of Boulder City, but the NCR let them go. That's unusual.
What? It's not... I told them to let them go. I have influence. I'm the friend. I can change the NCR for the better. Trust me. Maybe not. Kinda. Alright, but first we're gonna deal with this guy, but we're gonna do it in the next video because I'm gonna have to end this one right here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. Hope to see you in the next one, and as always, stay awesome.